Okay, I'm back. My stream crashed and I had to start a second one. Hopefully it works. Because that would be cool. Are we back? Can you guys see me and hear me? Damn noses. Can you guys see and hear me? Can everyone see and hear me loud and clear? All right. So listen, I don't know what happened. We're back to what happened before where my stream just crashes. But the good news is that I can show you guys the screenshot now. Look at this. Everyone minimize your chat and look at Habitual's comment. It said, I know my face looks weird. I know my face looks weird. But look at Habitual's comment. It says nose. Anybody see it? Anyways, it's there. I swear. All right, let's stop talking and let's do the tent tour, shall we? You didn't type that? So what did you type? Oh my God, you guys, I felt like I was left out of the joke the whole time. I felt like the biggest idiot. Oh my gosh, so this whole time I was like, these guys are messing with me. And today I'm gonna tell them that I'm embarrassed that I'm not in on the inside joke. Meanwhile, it wasn't even a joke. Joke's on me. Yeah, the nose. A tent tour, let's go. Your other live is still running. I know. So what happens is sometimes the app crashes and then I click on YouTube again, I reopen it and it says your stream crashed unexpectedly. Do you want to resume? And I hit resume and I'm back in. But sometimes it doesn't do that. I can't get back into my own stream. It just boots me out. So I have to start a new one. So we here, you come find me. What the heck is going on? What up, Jesse? And welcome back, everybody. Yeah, YouTube's nosing around. All right, we're gonna do a tent tour. This is just the universe's way of telling me to shut the F up. Let us know if you see it again and I'll screenshot. Yeah. Anyways, let me clean my camera here. Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for finding me. What's up, Robin? Good to see you. So if I say something inappropriate, then no YouTube change. All right, so there is the garden. Everything seems to be doing well. Green tower. All right, so orange tower is starting to kind of near the end of its run. Not the run, but like the lettuce specifically. I gotta get more lettuce seeds going. I've got my basil, arugula, I'm just kidding. Basil, romaine lettuce, parsley. So I've been harvesting every single day. Yeah, if I'm rude, it was YouTube, not me. And if I get root rot or my plants die or I get blight, it wasn't me, it was YouTube or Google or whatever. Yeah, don't abuse your power. Oh my God, what did he say? Me too if I say something. Yeah. Shout out to... oh, thanks, JD. And what up, Travis? Good to see you. What's up, Mike Gaming? All right, we're back. So yeah, I harvested a bunch of parsley last night. This lettuce is not not doing well. So yeah, part of today's activity or project is to clean things up a little bit. You know, I got some plants that didn't make it. We got like salt buildup and stuff, a little wipe down, a little cleanup. What's up, the wandering repairman? Good to see you. But yeah, I've still been eating the lettuce every night. It's almost the end. Green grow tower is looking good. It is coming along. So yeah, some of the lettuce are kind of, you know, doing the same thing that they usually do, looking for the light. If I call somebody a crybaby, YouTube made me do it. Yeah, no, they did it to themselves. Anyways, this is what we're gonna do today. Kind of like clean up lower leaves off of stuff. I got arugula here. I don't know what that is there. Zinnia, dinosaur kale, dill, which is looking sad. So I'm just gonna go around and kind of clean things up, fix things today. Yeah, I never called you losers. What do you mean? We got cilantro, which sprouted yesterday, and I actually moved it to the tower yesterday. So this is the cilantro that we started last week. And then we got some more dill. Oh, the dill got its first true leaf. So herbs and stuff do better in the tower, and they're fine if you transplant them early. And then we've got the tatsoi, zinnia. So these guys, we're gonna get them in the buckets today. Zinnias. This is the Cosmo. I'm also gonna get it in the buckets today. So today's kind of just clean up, shuffling things around. There's our dark opal basil. Got another dark opal basil, which seems like it's struggling because the leaves got wet, so we'll have to look at that. And then we have some basil there and some kale. Yeah, I think somebody did something. Somebody came up on the screen and dropped a bomb. Yeah, oh my gosh, you know that's happened before in like the corporate world. What up, Galaxy? Good morning. Anyways. Anyways, this is the rest of the grow. Everything looks beautiful. So yeah, I fed everything yesterday. I have to feed everything again today. We're gonna hand pollinate. Let's check on our first Cherokee purple tomato. See how it's doing. That's the first Cherokee purple there, officially growing. Thank you, Lieb, appreciate that. Tippy, I saw you ignore that comment. What comment? What we are missing is a pumpkin. Make them write your name down or something. You've been on point with your hair. Which comment? There's so many oh, we just love the hair comment. It's like, you know, that's called I don't have time. Anyways, so yeah, there are the flowers. And this is the ponderosa. Again, same thing. We're getting some flowers. I'm kind of waiting for the fruit. This is what's been happening with the flowers. They start to turn yellow. And then I'm like, maybe they're not getting enough light. So yeah, I'm going to do a reading today. Again, I use my phone to stream, but it's also the same phone that's connected to the app that I connect my pulse to. So I will do it right after the live. I promise. And then we'll get that sorted because it could be a light issue. I mean, habitual, I'm the same way. I also can't forget I've got the zinnias here. So yeah, these buckets are going to get filled now. I'm going to add the other flowers in here since I have this whole gap. Oh my god, habitual. That was freaking funny. Oh my gosh. Yeah, sorry, things are like, yeah, just it's not even after dark, but I'm still freaking sleeping. Yeah, we got galaxy, dark galaxy flowers here. I'm gonna go around and pollinate. Maybe this looks like it might become, I don't know, we'll see. I'm just trying to assess to see are these getting pollinated properly, or are they going to drop again, and am I still continuing to have an issue? Suburban prepper, that's a great question. I get asked that all the time, and I Google it every single time, and for some reason I just don't retain it. Do you need some fresh pumpkin? Habitual, are you sure? And then we got the pink icicle tomato. We got some little babies growing there. Got some tomatoes growing back here. What's going on here? Just some crowded leaves. Tomatoes. Lots of flowers, lots of little babies. I know, I have 2 live streams. My live streams are that good, why not have 2 of them running? And then we have our eggplant here. This is a little finger eggplant. I harvested some this last week, made a fan-freaking-tastic dish. What's up, Zinc? It's been a while. And what's up, Be the Arrow? Find some tomatoes, don't do good under LEDs. They all grow decent, but some just don't produce. Yeah, and you know what? It's also the variety. I think because those are larger heirloom varieties, they just need more light, more nutrients, more hands with pollination. So I don't know, we're learning, right? So it's all about learning. It's interesting to see what varieties I can manage to grow and what just doesn't do well. But yeah, so I'm thinking, no, these are mini eggplant explorer. I don't pick them early just because I love them that much. They're a mini variety. Then yeah, the green zebra tomato, I already showed you, I think. Did I? Waiting for some flowers. I think we have, yeah. Well, hopefully that's gonna develop into a tomato, but the blossom, like the actual flower part, is still there. Should develop into a tomato. It's been like that a couple days though. Let's keep an eye on it. She picks them early so she can use the emoji. Exactly. That's why I started growing them in the first place. Just so I can have some fun with the emoji. Yeah, so this is the, in hydroponics, less is more. See, that's the thing with me, is I'm still learning the effects of less and the effects of more. This is where people that don't know the problem is start guessing. That is, yeah, that is me. And then that's when I make too many changes at once, because I'm like, maybe it's this, maybe it's that. Actually, you know what? Maybe it's that. So yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna keep hand pollinating. Yeah, these are all larger heirloom varieties, so I'll have to keep an eye. And then the peppers. Sorry, I need a sip of coffee first. Thanks, Sky Overhead. You know what? They look beautiful, but they're not producing fruit right now, which is kind of frustrating. You know, it's not good enough. It's not good enough. So these are the peppers. I've got my Marconi Rossos, which are growing. They're coming in nicely. Elongated, kind of sweet bell pepper-ish variety. They're looking a lot better. We gave them a nice little prune. Well, maybe I'll just give it more time. I just started using HydroGuard. I just started using beneficials. I need to start implementing the enzymes today. So I've got a bunch of peppers growing on this side. And then I've got, I think, yeah, like I said, I think these are bell peppers. We got a bunch coming in here. No, I've established none of them are Chinese 5, that's for sure. So we started another seed. And what's up, Les? Good to see you. 28 days, 21 hours, 58 minutes until spring, and 17 days. 17 days until daylight savings time. I yelled that so loud. I'm very sorry for those of you listening. I just got very excited. I honestly don't know why. I probably need to do some research on it. Yeah, I don't know what the issue is, but anyways, so yeah, we've got our mocha swirl pepper here, doing nice. Got a bunch of them all over the place. Some of them are getting really big. And then this, I don't know what this is. Probably bell peppers. Looks like bell peppers. And then same thing here. They look like bell peppers. Actually, maybe a little smaller. What's up, El Badger? Good to see you. Should be starting from the beginning. Yeah, I know. Oh well. Better late than never, but maybe in this case it won't help. We'll see. Criolla Sella. It's looking better, but yeah, this plant also had issues. My peppers were having problems. But yeah, we've got a bunch of little peppers growing now, which is exciting. And then we've got our parsley growing back. And then, yeah, just more Criolla Sella peppers growing down here. And I don't know what this one is here. Waiting to find out. And this, I think, is bell pepper. I'm not sure yet. And then I've got this one. Again, I'm still waiting, trying to figure out what that one is. The flowers are a little bit different, and yeah, I feel like it could be a Lesia pepper, which I really, really, really hope it is. I've heard so many good things about that variety. And then, so that's also if you ran H2O2. Oh, I wasn't using H2O2 for, I don't know, maybe at least a week and a half, maybe even 2 weeks. Before using beneficials. Give me a bucket, sis. Yeah, I mean, some of the roots are good, some of the roots are not so good. So these are like tomato roots. They're getting freaking huge though. Like, I don't know if it's time to start trimming them back. Right, and then I got Cherokee purple roots, which are starting to go darker a little bit in color. And they're freaking, like, they're insane. Do I have to cut? Yeah, these roots are quite insane. So yeah, some of the roots are really large in my plants, and then some of them are, you know. But the After Dark plant, I mean, I can show you those roots. Those look the prettiest out of anything right now. Yeah, anyway, so I don't know, and then yesterday I, my seedlings, so we've been popping seeds last week. Yeah, angel hair pasta. Not unless, oh, unless it's a dead root. Did you read? No, I didn't build it, I bought it. Why did I choose hydroponics instead of living soil? Because I think it's faster, especially if I'm growing indoors and I can control the environment. If you can optimize things and you know how things, I just got a text from somebody saying, not sure. So yeah, a friend of mine from high school. She watches the stream. So if you're watching, I got your message, and this is the second stream now, but thank you for texting me. I appreciate it. That's not true. The roots don't fall off if you don't trim them. I would not trim the roots. Okay. So yeah, yesterday okay, thank you. What was I gonna say? The entire 5-gallon bucket to look like a root. I like the entire, oh, okay. Well, yeah, the entire bucket is pretty much a root mass right now. Oh my gosh, I didn't know there was a 2. That's okay. No, thank you for letting me know. I appreciate it so much, Mal. I was like, Mal's texting me? What? I haven't talked to Mal since the last live stream. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for watching. And you guys, everybody in the chat, Mal's an old friend. We didn't go to the same high school, but we were friends throughout that time in our lives. And she's somebody that, like, I can go not seeing her for like 3, 4, 5 years, and then all of a sudden we see each other, and it's like we just have the same sense of humor. You're such a fun person, and like it's always, yeah, I love that. I love it when it's like that. So Mal, you're freaking awesome. I really appreciate you, and I hope you're doing well. Do you really? Oh my gosh, you're awesome. I appreciate you. Yeah, it's so nice to, like, sometimes, you know, you go without seeing people, and when you haven't seen them in a while, it can be like a little awkward or uncomfortable, but it's it's really, really nice to have people in your life where you can go years without seeing them, and then when you see each other, it's just like, because you have this kind of connection, right? So that's cool. Cheers. I am not Australian, no. So, how was she in school? Well, Explorer, if you were listening, we did not go to the same school. She's a crocodile hunter in her spare time. But, TFP, oh yeah, I totally forgot. Today and tomorrow to enter the giveaway. Do not forget to enter the giveaway, you guys. We got a fun giveaway happening. The winner gets a $100 digital gift card to Baker Creek Seeds, some TFP merch, sweater, and stickers, and some of Cav's beans, Cav's snake oil. So, yeah, don't forget to enter, and also, I stated it very specifically in the video, just so everybody knows. The winner will be announced on the live stream. The winner will be announced, I'm going to say it twice. The winner will be announced on Saturday's live stream by me here. If you don't see me telling you that you've won on the live stream, wasn't me. So yeah, yesterday I took some time and I transplanted. I had all my seeds germinating here. Last week we popped a bunch of seeds. So yesterday, it was kind of one of those things where time was of the essence. I was supposed to do it on today's live, but I actually decided to just do it now. So I kind of changed the setup because I have very, very, very tiny, tiny seedlings. They were going to dry up in the paper towel. And then if you wet them too much, it's hard to wet just the root and then not damage the seedling and not burn it under the light and with using the paper towel method. So the idea is to get it in the float tray or the float tech as soon as possible, but not too soon because then it's too small to transplant and the root can't reach the water. So I thought, even with an eyedropper, which is a great idea, it's a user error. Like, I suck at that kind of stuff, so I end up killing my seedling. So it's kind of like, because I know how I am, I have to modify the way I do things to be able to succeed. just because I know myself. And so I filled the tray with water, and then I obviously put my seedlings in, and then I actually covered it with a dome lid just to help kind of keep the humidity, to help keep the seedlings alive. Some of them are so small that I actually put them in the clay just to get the root, to get moisture. And okay, MK, I'm taking a screenshot. What did you just type in the chat? Because it says my LOL, but I feel like you didn't say my. I feel like you said something else. But anyways, so that is, I think it's a celosia seedling. The other ones, so we've got some romaine lettuce over here. That one probably fell through the hole. And we got the dark opal basil, and then some more lettuce. Those guys are the celosia flowers right there. She said Mia. Okay. Mia is the name, TFP. No, it doesn't say the name. It says my, like MY. I took a screenshot. Where's my green screen here? Oh, okay. I can't. Can you guys see? Put the chat, remove the chat for a second and look at what MK said. MK said my, and then happy face, happy, or laugh, or LOL or something. See? I told you guys, I'm not crazy. Yes, I'm tired, but that's not why. Okay, well, it doesn't say Mia to me. It says my. And then I figured if I cover the majority of the area with foam collars, maybe I won't get as much algae. So this is specifically the reason why I put the lid on, was for things like this. These are oregano and thyme. The reason why I don't grow oregano and thyme is because the seeds are so small, the seedlings are so freaking small that I have a hard time, I have a really hard time getting this to stay alive. Like, the fact that this is alive overnight is huge. So yeah, no, okay, that's 10. See, you just said nose. I have no idea why it would do that. What? No. Okay, no, I'm not falling for that crap. I know what that is. You're messing with me now. Anyways, there's the seedlings. So that's what we were supposed to do today, but I decided to, it seems like if those foam collars were in net pots, the air would circulate better and root faster. 100%. But look at, I don't even want to open this because I don't want to ruin it. Those seedlings, the root is so tiny that if you put it in the net pot, I don't even think, like, the foam collar will come to about here, and I don't even think it'll hit the water because the root doesn't even go to the bottom of the foam collar. The root is like, it's hard to show you guys without opening that, but I don't want to ruin it. It's like in the perfect spot where it's just getting enough moisture to stay alive, and as soon as it gets long enough, then I could put it in a net pot. I tried it with this one, and I had like 3 seedlings in here, but it looks like only one of them has made it. And then the reason why I did the clay was so that I can get the root to touch some water. So yeah, I'm playing around with different ways to get the seedling. Did it do it that time? Now I can't tell who's messing with me, but it says mine, Dad's tent. You put mine, crying, laughing, crying. I'm taking some screenshots, and the bubbles will splash up to the foam. Okay, maybe I'll try that then. Yeah, because, well, first of all, I only had 1 air stone handy yesterday, so this isn't enough. Obviously, I need more. But yeah, so these are my Seedlings. Yeah, I don't know. There was a seedling in here, but went rogue. Anyways, so that's what I did yesterday. And the lid seems to have helped because, yeah, maybe it's the auto translate. Maybe I should try turning the auto translate. Let me try turning the auto translate off. I put Mia, not mine. No, you didn't. You put mine. I turned off the auto translate. Oh, is that why? No, but you put... See, that's how I could tell Dad's tent is messing with me. Okay, wait. Try it again. Somebody say Mia. Okay, yeah, it worked. Okay. So I guess it's the auto translate. So what are people putting that translates to nose? And I was like, why is this not happening in anybody else's chat? And then one day, somebody who wasn't from the cannabis community said nose, and I was like, wait, what? What is this even? I thought it was something cannabis related. Okay. Yeah, Mia. Now it says Mia. Yeah, time for the nose. Okay, so yeah, I need, I mean, I might have another air stone, and then I can put these in net pots. What's up, Balin? I'm back. I don't know I don't know if you were on my other stream, but welcome back, everybody who came back. I'm sorry. My figured out, but we'll probably, yeah, not figure out, nose. It's something that everyone has said, and they always say it in caps. Like, what did you say, Habitual? But you know what? Maybe the live chat replay. So it's someone's name. Whose name translates to nose? Or do they mean to say rose? No. I don't freaking know, man. Who cares? Who freaking cares? Alright, I gotta get my zinnias, and we're gonna put them in the buckets. Freaking tired today, man. I don't care. Okay, for those of you that are confused, aka L Badger, I'm confused too. We're talking about, sometimes I'm doing my live stream, and at least once a live stream, somebody comes into the chat and says the word, types the word nose, N-O-S-E, like your nose. And I thought that it was something like, you know, when you're like, last one to the whatever's a rotten egg, or when I was a kid, it was like nose goes. So like last one to touch their nose is it, or whatever. So I thought it was like some kind of inside joke that everyone was in on except for me. And there's been a couple times that I've asked about it and everyone just glosses over. So I was like, okay, I feel like I'm like the parent and they're playing a prank on me or something, you know? But so now I just asked, what are you guys doing? Or what are you guys saying? What does that mean? And now we're discovering that they're not actually saying nose. They're saying something else, but because I had the auto translate on, it keeps coming up as nose. So I thought you guys were all in on something and you guys were like trolling me, but in like a respectful way. But yeah. So I just gotta go look at, what's up, Rampage? I gotta go look at what buckets. So this is connected. So I'm gonna use this one. Everybody knows this story. I'm just making sure. There's a couple people that are confused. Anyways, I'll shut up now, okay? We're done. We're done. We're done talking about the nose. So yeah, these are my zinnias. They're getting larger now, and the other one has a bud already. I don't know if this one, no, this one doesn't have one yet, but I'm gonna get it in the buckets, and it'll just have to play catch up with the nutrients. We haven't seen your home yet. Yeah, Explorer, there's a reason for that. It's called privacy. Yeah. Yeah, blame the nose. If you're gonna be creepy, at least be funny. You know, one day I'm gonna bring you guys to like the shed or something in my backyard and be like, all right, welcome to my home, like MTV Cribs style. Welcome to the home, everybody. And yeah, show you guys where I live. Actually, no, this is my home. Literally, this is where I live. What up, Dr. T? Good to see you. All right, so I got some 4-inch net pots. I'm going to be moving my zinnias from the 2-inch to the 4-inch. And we're doing foam collars. To be honest, I really don't love these foam collars. I love foam collars, but they only work, like max size that they're successful are the 3-inch net pots, because it's secure enough, and it's like, I don't know how to describe it. Reef, did I even say hi? Good morning. Might as well just sell the house and buy a greenhouse. Exactly. But for real, what? Yeah, psych, I live in this shed, exactly. Oh my gosh, Reef, I'm sorry. You know what? Sometimes I see people in here and I'm like, I already said hi to them. They're always, I already said hi. There's no way I didn't. And then I don't. And then I'm like, wait, did I? Did I? So I'm so sorry, you guys. Again, running on like 3-4 hours. We tired today, all right? So I'm loopy every day, but forgive me if I'm extra. Zinnia, when to plant. When to plant in the ground, when to plant outside. So zinnias need like, not full sun, but at least like probably 8 hours of sun. They like to be watered, not too frequently, but deeply. And they, yeah, I don't know what kind of soil they like. I just keep building my soil, but yeah, that's my zinnia. 5 being near Chicago. Start my zinnia mid-May. Yeah, I start mine 8 weeks before I get them outside, and then I get them outside. Really depends. Last year I couldn't get them out until 2nd week of June, which is crazy. So I'm also going to take the lower leaves off of the zinnia. Just pinch them off. These are going to get pretty large, so. Remove your auto-translate. Yeah, I did. None is nose in some African language. Is it? No, because you guys are just saying nose, nothing else. So I start inside and 8 weeks outside. What about? So, Phelan, I would start them inside in like a cell tray with soil and a dome lid. You can like direct sow the seeds into the cells. That's how I do mine, in the soil. And then I leave them under a grow light. And then at the 8 week mark, when I see that it's warm enough outside, like you want to check your weather, make sure it's going to be warm. So for me, I still have snow. I'm not going to be planting. I'm planning to get them in the ground. I'm going to look at what last year was. Last year was second week of June. So I'm thinking first or second week of June, which means I'll start my seeds probably at some point in April. Should we be able to tell because we'd be talking about have a great day, Bernie. Thanks for hanging out. Yeah, so I start mine about 8 weeks before I'm going to get them outside, and then at the 8-week mark, I start to harden them off. So that I bring them outside periodically. So first I'll bring them out for like an hour, then maybe half the day, then maybe a full day, and then you start leaving them their first night out overnight. Do it over the course of like a week, gradually, and then you can get them in the ground outside. That's what I do. That's my process, because I brought them outside before, like right away, without hardening them off, without acclimating them, and they still will survive, but it's a little bit of a pain. They'll be off to a slow start. So maybe beginning of April, start your seeds inside, and then plan to get them out in June. Yeah, I don't know what the forecast is going to be, like when it's going to, or not forecast, when the last frost will be. .45 degrees here. I don't know what that is in Celsius. The sun is trying to open here. We had 5 inches. Yeah, we had snow last night. Quite a bit of snow. So it's like we had one day where it was like beautiful and really warm. Everything was starting to thaw, and then back to snow. It's 4 here today, and our snow is melting. Nice. Oh, 7 degrees. Nice. Wait, where are you from, Dr. T? Yeah, I know where a lot of you are from. Michigan. Oh, so you're not too far. You're just across the water. Some of these have like a little bit of algae on them still, but whatever. From when I put them in the seedling tray. $80 degrees. Nice. Can I get, yeah, this is right here. There it is. check in for any other, oh right, we're gonna move the Cosmo as well. I'm gonna put it right next to the other one. Actually, I'm gonna put the Cosmos in a 4-vessel bucket. They're a little bit, like the leaves are a little bit smaller than the zinnias, so they'll just get, like the airflow wise, they'll be fine if they're a little closer together. Cosmo, and then I've got my other one over here. I think that's it. I don't think I have anything else. I have a zinnia up there, but it's a little stunted, so I might leave it, or maybe I should transplant it. All right, we'll put it in here. How you should start your zinnias. You can start your zinnias. What's up, Braden's Grow? Good to see you. Thanks for hanging out. So yeah, oh, fuck. All right, well, I just deadheaded my plant. So that's okay. There's more where that came from anyways. Start your zinnias in a cell tray. Like I started mine because I had a lot of flowers. I did a couple of 72 cell trays. Fill them with, there's like a seed starting soil. I filled them with a seed starting soil. Put a little hole in the center of the cell tray. Pop your seeds in. Water it a little bit. And just leave it under a grow light for several days. And the seeds should sprout within 2 to 3 days, and then once the seeds sprout, you can assess when they start to get some true leaves. You could take the dome off, give them some air, make sure you water them, but don't water them too much. And yeah, as time goes on, you just want to keep them warm if it's inside and it's still a little cold in the house or whatever, and just keep them comfortable until it's their time to go outside. What's up, GT? Good to see you. What? Reef? Where the heck is that? Outdoor planting. Okay, so here's the thing is I've had 2 types of outdoor grows. One where I actually had proper spacing. I spaced the plants out. Each seedling was, I think I did 12 inches apart, each seedling. And, or was it every 6 inches or every 12 inches? I forget. Then last year I was like, man, screw this. I just poked holes all in my soil, planted the seedlings wherever, and they did just fine. You just want to make sure that they're getting proper airflow, so you don't want to, you know, jam your seeds together. You can plant them like, I don't know, I would say 6 to 12 inches apart. I mean, zinnia plants do get pretty large, especially if you top them. So when they're at a seedling point like mine, I'm going to be topping in the next couple of days. But yeah, when they get to a certain size, if you do top them, they get really large. So in that case, plant them a foot apart. Plant your seedlings a foot apart. Give yourself space. the more space you allow for the plant to grow, the more space it will take up. They are, it's not that they're invasive, but they're cut and come again. The more you cut the flowers, the more the plant grows and the more they come back. I'm just gonna get my coffee. So yeah, it's can't remember where it is. I have no idea what you're talking about, Reef. Dad's 10. That's funny shit. In soil, I put my zinnias like 8 to 10 inches apart. Yeah. How often you will harvest, how much you want to feed. Plants closer together will fight for the same nutrients. Oh, that's a good point. I didn't even think of that. I was just gonna say they fight for space. Like I said, I had one year where everything was spaced evenly and the plants took up the space. So the more space you give them, the more space they'll take up, essentially. And the more you cut them, the more space they'll take up. So if you plant, like for me, every time I had blooms that were ready, every time they passed the wiggle test, which if you know, you know, it's a test to know if your zinnias are ready to be picked. Once they pass the wiggle test, they get picked. And so in the beginning, early on, I also deadhead. Deadheading just multiplies and gives you better quality blooms. So I do that too. Yeah. What's up, Lost Art? Good to see you. What flowers are you talking about? We are talking about zinnia flowers, but I would imagine that things like snapdragons or cosmos are similar. Last summer, I made my first bouquet of flowers from my garden. Oh my gosh, you know what? I should have a day where, I don't know if anybody's interested. For those of you that are growing a cut flower garden, maybe I could do this virtually. Last year, I had my flower garden and I wanted to create a workshop for people, not to like convert them and get them excited about flowers, but to, you know, talk about different varieties and the beauty of the flowers and the composition when you're putting them together. So I had a workshop in my backyard right by my flower garden. I harvested all my flowers. Like I had so many flowers. I bought all the guests. I sent them all invitations. It was like a themed thing, wear florals. And I bought vessels, different shapes and sizes of vases for everyone. And I did like a workshop, a floral arrangement workshop. And it was from all the flowers I grew myself from my garden. I had a couple people over and I did it. Yeah. See? You just did it. Nose Alex. Mia, what did you just say? What did you see? You said nose. I'm screenshotting it. Anyways. So yeah, oh, you're kidding. So yeah, I have a wonderful day, Storms. And what's up, Crazy Life? Good to see you. I know, it's open. It'll be open next September, MK. But yeah, oh, that nose was on purpose. Okay. So yeah, I did a floral workshop and it was so fun. So maybe it'd be cool to do like a virtual one. For people who are doing a cut flower garden. Some people want to know, and I mean, it's not like I know how to arrange flowers. It's a fun thing to explore, and it's something that you make your own, right? You do like, it's a beauty's in the eye of the beholder type of deal, right? Like yeah. So I have like books and stuff. I've done a couple mini courses on floral arrangements and stuff, but yeah, it's really fun. So I'm looking forward to that. And Habitual, I can definitely see how that brought you so much joy. Yeah, I don't know if I had, if I have access to it here, but I made some like crazy nice bouquets that were like, I'm still so proud of. I don't know if I have access to, like, some of them were like perfectly round and like the flowers looked flawless. Flawless. So maybe doing, yeah, Robin, that's what I'm thinking, is like we'll frame it as like a workshop, and if you yourself have a flower garden that you want to kind of join along and do the same thing with, it could be fun. I actually have pictures of the workshop. So I bought different kinds of vessels, right? So we had fun with, like, you know, little skull vases. We did, I got somebody a mushroom vase, which is cool, right? So we had, and everyone had fun with making their own arrangements. And I had, like, my flower garden was, yeah, some of these flowers were just, I mean, this isn't really a floral arrangement, but yeah, some of them are just, even if you're not into flowers, they're just like freaking gorgeous, you know. Yeah, I can get lost looking at all the flowers I grew last summer. They were beautiful. Beautiful. I can't wait to do it again this summer. Some of them were like, oh my gosh, this is just the start, but you can imagine when it was mature. This one is the Unicorn Mix by Floret Flower. And then these are the Floret Flower Dahlias. They're gorgeous. And then those down there are the Celosia flowers. So yeah, beautiful. It's yeah, I really enjoyed the flower garden. Can't wait to do it again this year. Now I'm like lost in my flower arrangements that I made. But yeah, okay, here's your spacing. This is how I spaced my first year, about a foot apart. There's Miss Scarlet making an appearance. That was my first year. Before I had the retaining wall, I dug and I just had a bed and that was it. Then I added the retaining wall and I added a couple feet more of dirt. But yeah, even like, I don't know, it's just, it was awesome. I miss it. I can't wait. I can't wait till this summer. Some of these flowers are just like, yeah, I can't get over it. It's the Floret flowers that are so beautiful. Like the blooms are just huge and they're like multi-layered, and just the quality, I don't know, man. They're just like, I just can't get over it. Yeah, calves, I agree. Everything's fun on shrooms. Yeah, just like some beautiful, beautiful colors. Yeah, I really, really enjoy, you know what? I grew up in a family that loves flowers. And so, okay, so who was asking? Was it Phelan? Someone was asking. So this is the cell tray here. I actually have the video. This is the cell tray. I filled it with soil, seed starting soil, and I just popped my seeds in the hole. And then I watered it, and then within a couple days, you pop 1 to 2 seeds per cell, and then in a couple days you've got your sprouts. And then, yeah, that was 2 years ago. I had completely grass. I like built the retaining wall, dug, and yeah. This year I'm gonna dig probably 2 more beds of this size, so I'll have 3 beds total. And yeah, it was just an incredible, my first flower garden was the best experience. And like my whole life, I've been wanting to see hummingbirds and stuff, and I finally got to see one. But yeah, that was the flower garden. Anyways, that'll be enough of that. So, oh yeah, here. And then I had to use butcher's twine to trellis everything, but it was full. I had all my dahlias at the back, and then all my, I had like over 100 zinnias just alone. So yeah, it was a very successful garden. So really, it's not going to be like a nice fancy looking bed or anything that I'm going to dig. But yeah. Nothing like washing the dishes. Yeah, makes anything fun. Thanks, Semper. They, yeah, you know what it is? Even if you're not into that kind of stuff, it just brings you so much joy. Nature, plants, the bright colors, it's beautiful. So yeah, on that note, you guys, that's it for today. Honestly, I didn't have anything planned because sometimes there's things that just need to get done, and I don't want to wait to do it on the live because I've had that happen where I'm like, oh, I'll just do it tomorrow, and then it backfires because then all my seedlings die or I lose my seeds. So no, I don't want to go. Honestly, I would stay on a little longer. I'm just I'm pretty tired today. And I feel like if I stay on longer, I'm just going to keep showing you guys pictures of my flowers. Whereas let's actually, you know, just grow some. This summer's garden is going to be big. I'd like to do just one zinnia bed and then just one dahlia bed. Or maybe half dahlia, half celosia. Or maybe just dahlia, because dahlias take up quite a bit of space. But if we do 3 beds, then we can do one of each. And forget about the food, just the flowers. And then obviously we're gonna have some after dark plants right in the middle of each flower garden. It'll be like the centerpiece. Yeah, I can't wait. It's gonna be beautiful. It's gonna be a fun summer. So yeah, thanks, Tim. So yeah, everybody, come hang out with me tomorrow. 12 p.m. Eastern time. Tomorrow's Friday. Just a reminder, it's the last chance to enter the giveaway. Tomorrow, Friday, February 20th, 11:59 p.m. Eastern time is the cutoff. So, good luck. Saturday is going to be fun. We're going to announce the giveaway. And, knows. If you knows, you knows. Have a great day, everybody. I appreciate you guys so much. Thank you guys for showing up, for hanging out. And did we even talk about how fun yesterday's After Dark was? Like, I'm so tired today. Yesterday, if you guys didn't check out the After Dark, I think we already talked about it. That's how tired I am. Go watch the replay. We had so much fun. You get to meet Habitual Hobbies. She does a repot of her plant. Bernie gives us a tour of his grow-along plants. I show you the progress on mine. I did talk about it, didn't I? Anyways. All right, everybody. Have a wonderful day. Thank you all for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys. You guys are so awesome. And we'll see you guys tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Peace, everybody. And cheers. Peace and cheers. Oh, and don't forget to smash the like button on your way out. Please and thank you.